Hello, this is a comparison video between the Namiki Nippon art in the Dragon Cumulus finish to the Pilot Custom A23 in the Amber finish. So let's just get into the comparison itself. So they're both under the same brand umbrella, which is Pilot, and Pilot makes higher end pens in this lineup as well, like Custom 845, Custom Urushi, and etc. Whereas the Namiki makes more of a craftsmanship pens, where it's more made in like hard techniques like an Urushi and other techniques that they do. And so yeah, so let's just get started with the Namiki itself. As you can see, it's a work of art. Its baseline, it is covered in Urushi, and some of these are the Maki designs made in like gold dust, it's silver dust, I think. And as you can see, this signature is a group signature of the artists that work on this pen. So it's not a single artist that works on this pen, there's multiple. But if you get a pen from, say, the Yukari Royale and like the Maki-e finish, a single artist might work on it and they might have their signature on it, like individual signatures. But yeah, so let's get into the clip itself. So on here it says Namiki and the Namiki logo, and the clip is pretty stiff. I would not recommend using this on a daily basis because you might damage the Urushi lacquer. And on the top of the clip there's like a serial number, whereas on the Custom A23 they pretty much have the same clip. They're both equally stiff, but this is more usable because it's a resin finish, so you don't have to worry about damaging it. Doesn't have a serial number on top. And so yeah, so on this one, you can see the band says here, Pilot made in Japan, those 3 stars, Custom A23. So those 3 stars, they have a lacquer inside them. And this finish is, you can see the rod, it's a vacuum filler, so it's a translucent body. You can't really see it through the camera, but in real life you can see it's pretty translucent, and you can see how much ink is in there. And yep, so when it comes to this one, it is a solid body, you can't see the ink window, and it's a cartridge converter pen compared to the vacuum filler. So let's get in terms of design. As you can see, this is a really gorgeous pen. Most people get into Namiki because of the art. Because in terms of writing experience, I feel like, they're both really good writing experiences. When you get past certain price point of, say, like, I think that after you pass the price point of Custom A23, you're paying for artwork of the body of the pen more than you are for the writing experience, in my opinion. So let's get into the nib itself. So yeah, there's a difference in nib size. On the left is the Pilot Custom A23 and Pilot's number 15 nib size. And here is the Namiki. And I think this is the number 10 size. I'm not 100% sure. It's not really listed. But it's rather a little bit smaller, but not as small as you might think. So on the Pilot Custom A23, the nib, it's a 14 karat gold nib as well. It's in fine. Has some scroll work, whereas the Namiki has the Mount Fuji and the Namiki logo on it. It's also 14 karat gold nib. Another cool thing about this Namiki is that on the side, if you can see, yeah, the camera's not picking up. It says 12/19 there. That means that it was made in December 2019. And on here, you don't really have that, so you can't really tell when this was made. And so yeah, in terms of the grip sections. They're both, I mean, this is a lot thicker than this. This is way slimmer, but they both taper a little bit right here, then they flare out, so it's still rather comfortable than having it just straight up tapering down. And yeah, both of them, the ridges are not sharper at all, so it's comfortable to hold there. Same thing for the Custom E23. It's a little bit sharper, but still comfortable. Oops. And just flying everywhere. So let's get into the mechanism itself. So the Namiki Nippon uses a Con 70 converter, which is this is the black one. The Custom Heritage 9112 or like the Custom 74 come in the silver Con 70s, which are these hold like 0.9 millimeters of ink, which is a good amount of ink, but it's just a pain to clean, which is one of the downsides of having this converter. So I forgot to show it when they were uncapped. As you can see, they're pretty much the same size of the body, size of the nib, and it's a little bit, Custom A23 is a little bit thicker. And yeah, so I would, I don't post my pens, so I can post my Custom A23 show comparison, but I'm not gonna post my Namiki because I don't want to damage the Urushi lacquer. But this is not a postable pen in my opinion. So in terms of this is a vacuum filler. You can look up how vacuum filler works, but you just unscrew, then the rod just comes out. Then when you put the nib back inside the ink, then the green hole's right there. Then you see the rod that's right there. Then you push it in and it just sucks up ink. This holds a lot more ink, and it is, I mean, they're both paint clean, but this holds more ink, so you're going to be cleaning way less. So this is one of the advantages. Now let's just get into the most important part of the pen, which is the writing sample. The ink is Iroshizuku Moiji ink, I think. The ink is right here. This is a great red ink. Sorry about my bad handwriting. I usually write fast. And this is Clairefontaine paper, if anyone's wondering. And there's not really that much line. There's some line variation, but I would not use this as a pen that with line variation because it is an expensive pen. Now for the Custom A23. My iPhone can focus. they both have similar like feel to the nib. It is very soft nibs, but just slight feedback, which is good feedback in my opinion. So yeah, there's not that much line variation with this either. I mean, this is a fine nib compared to medium nib of the Namiki, which I forgot to write down, but they're both very, like, pretty much the same feeling of the nib. I feel like this is a little bit more smoother than this. But yeah, I think the Namiki is a little bit more smoother in terms of the nib, but they're both soft nibs, and yeah, they're both 14 karat soft nibs. Now let's get into just so when it comes to final conclusions, let's just make a comparison between the most important part of the differences, which is price, because I bought this for retail, brand new for $250, and I bought this for $470. Usually retails for $750. This retails for I think close to $300. So yeah, I mean, it depends on if you want a writing experience that is also an art piece, which is this pen. But if you want just a great writing experience, that you could just have fun with it and just have big ink reservoir and just use it as a daily pen and don't really have to worry about like getting it damaged like the Namiki because it's a resin finish. It's a quality resin, so it feels good quality and it's also a little bit more thicker, so you might be more comfortable. And the thing about the Namiki is that yes, it is an art piece and it is gorgeous to look at. It's a very good nib, but you can't really use this in sunlight situations because it damages the Urushi. And this is a rather thin pen, so if you're not into thin pens, this might be a problem. But they're both very lightweight pens, and it's still a rather comfortable pen. So it depends on your preferences. Do you want an art piece and a writing instrument? Then go with the Namiki, and or if you just want a great writing experience that you could just use every day without having to worry about getting it damaged, then go with the Custom E23. That's about it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.